I honestly don't know whether to laugh or do something else. It is a major embarrassment, ladies and gentlemen, for President William Ruto's government after received bad news today following a High Court ruling. I don't know if you remember former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua saying this. Actually, let's listen to Rigathi Gachagua what he said about 1 week ago.
Amesema ati magari yote ya mwaka 4 atipelekwe inspection, kila mtu alipe 20,000. Hiyo ni zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 10 ambaye William Ruto anataka ya kufanya siasa. Mimi nataka niambie watu wetu wote Kenya nzima, mtu yeyote asikubali kupeleka gari yake inspection na kutoa pesa kwa William Ruto. Ameweka magari zote, ako pale NTSA ameleta kampuni yake na mtoto wake ambaye ndiye atakuwa naokota pesa.
That is Rigathi Gachagua. In that statement, Rigathi Gachagua posted the mandatory inspection of private vehicles, claiming it was a scheme. Actually, that is what he alleged, that it is a scheme by President Ruto's government to raise money for the 2027 general elections campaign. Now, today, the High Court in Kiambu, ladies and gentlemen, has suspended the enforcement of mandatory annual inspections for private-owned and commercial vehicles across Kenya. According to Kenyans.co.ke, they have published this story by saying, High Court suspends enforcement of NTSA's annual private vehicle inspection. This is a big blow. They continued publishing, or rather saying that the Kiambu High Court has suspended the National Transport and Safety Authority's NTSA mandatory annual inspection for privately owned non-commercial vehicles. Justice Francis Nyungu Kiambia issued the conservatory orders on Tuesday, July 1st, as shared with Kenyans.co.ke after petition was filed against the Transport Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big blow to Ruto's government, because now they have no powers to continue doing inspection for private owned cars in this Republic of Kenya. Now, I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand the context. But before I proceed, if you are watching this clip for the first time, or rather if you have been watching but you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm requesting you, ladies and gentlemen, please, I request, I beseech you, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, Mwana Kenya Media, where we don't sugarcoat but we always put the news as it is, I kindly ask you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload new content. Thank you for your support. May our Supreme Being who lives in heaven bless you more than enough. Welcome to our political analysis. So, what does this court decision mean? Number one, Rigathi Gachagua scores a political victory. How? Rigathi Gachagua's remarks brought national attention in this Republic of Kenya to the issue and made many Kenyans to ask several questions. Some Kenyans questioned the government motives behind the NTSA inspection policy. This eventually contributed to increased public scrutiny, culminating in a petition being filed in court challenging the directive. So this is a big win for Rigathi Gachagua, a big win for Kenyans, a big win for those who owns private cars in this Republic of Kenya, because High Court has put a stopper, on the government through NTSA to continue doing what we call inspection to collect money. Point number 2, what does this court decision mean? Number 2, the Ruto government has suffered a major setback. They have failed. The government had expected to collect revenue through the mandatory inspection of private vehicles. Considering, as of now, in this Republic of Kenya, there are millions of privately owned vehicles. That is what you know. Even if I don't have one, that is what I always see every day. Suspending the policy. That means the government will no longer be able to collect the anticipated revenue from the inspection program while the court order remains in force. You know, in Kenya we have freedom of expression. In Kenya we have freedom. If you are not satisfied with the other government decisions, you are allowed constitutionally to move to any court in Kenya to oppose through filing a petition. This is what a section of Kenyans decided to do. They opposed inspection for private owned cars. Now the court finally has favored Kenyans. You know, the government wanted to collect a certain amount of money through this inspection, but now they have failed terribly. I don't know. What is your opinion, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Do you really support the High Court's decision to suspend mandatory inspections for private vehicles? Please share your opinion in the comments section below. I'll be reading your comments and replying to each to as many of you as possible. Thank you for watching this clip. This is the only platform where we don't sugarcoat but always put news as it is. We don't lie. We don't. Be blessed. Please subscribe. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.